What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Decagon. That's right, 10 sides. 10 sides of danger, because I'm going to put Kevin through the brain tank. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another rousing edition of Brain Tank. I hope you're ready to learn some things. Kevin, I hope you're ready to learn something.
I hope so, too.
Actually, I guess the real hope is that you know things, but not enough.
I hope I know things.
But not enough.
I need points.
Yeah, not enough so that you're beating me, because I got 4 out of 5 last week. No bragging or anything, but, I don't want you to beat me, but I want you to make it.
I want to beat you.
Yes, I want it to be close enough. So the topic this week is kind of more like nebulous like I did last time. It's aviation history, things related to aviation history. So don't get too excited because these might be things that out of nowhere.
No, this is like a nervous
Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, well, let's just get to it. Standard true or false. Here you go.
Yes.
Here's number 1. True or false? The first flight attendant was a 25-year-old nurse. Her name was Ellen Church.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, if it's the first flight attendant, it should be early on and they don't trust planes or something, and so it should be a nurse. True.
That is false, and I forgot to write down the actual year, but it was the false. It's Heinrich Kubis. It was a dude. Kubis? I don't know. This is German. It was in 1912. I think the first woman was in 1930 something or other.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I
yes.
didn't count on sexism.
Right. Exactly. I was hoping
Oops.
that would get in your way. So yeah, Heinrich Kubis. He was actually a steward, as they called the male flight attendant, on a passenger Zeppelin. So it wasn't even on a plane.
The Germans and their Zeppelins.
Yes, but Ellen Church was the first female attendant, so
Okay.
she is still important. So you just learned something, everybody. All right, there's number 2, Kevin.
Yes.
Pilot Alvin Tex Johnston did a barrel roll during a demonstration flight of a Boeing 367-80 in 1955. True or false?
Yeah, it was to impress the military. I think I remember the story. True.
That is completely true. That is true. Yeah, because Boeing gathered a bunch of airline representatives out to this show, and he came and did a flyby over a lake, and he decided to do a barrel roll.
They didn't tell him to.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Boeing was very unhappy with him, but he said, hey, I'm just trying to sell some airplanes, and he did. So, I guess they couldn't have been too mad at him. Though I don't know. Maybe they did get mad.
Who knows?
Who knows? All right. Good job, Kevin. You got a point. You're on the board. Number 3, true or false? The pilot and co-pilot of any commercial aircraft can never eat the same meal.
True.
That is true.
Prevent food sickness.
Right. This is not just something that just came out of the movie Airplane. This is actually a real fact. If you've ever seen the movie Airplane, this is what happens in the movie. Everyone eats the same food and they get sick. So in particular, there are 2 events. Like 1982, there was a Boston to Lisbon flight where both the captain and the co-pilot had food poisoning, so they had to turn around immediately and land back in Massachusetts. Another incident was in 1975 when there was a flight from Tokyo to Paris. A third of the flight was sick on eggs. But
It's terrible.
because the pilots were on a completely different time schedule, they were not having breakfast like the rest of the passengers. They were having dinner. So they were safe because they had steak.
Steak is always a good
Steak
choice.
saved their lives. Yeah, well, and you char that thing to hell if you want to. You want to make sure you're alive. All right, good job, Kevin. I thought
2
you probably
points.
thought you would know that one. All right, here we go. This is a long one, so listen up.
Yeah.
True or false? In 1947, a man hijacked a flight from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington with a briefcase bomb. After landing in Seattle, he released the 36 passengers and was given his demands, which were $200,000 and 4 parachutes, and then he took off for Mexico. True or false, did this happen?
This is so oddly specific. But I feel like you could have changed like any of those things. I'm going to say false. I'm going to say there's something tricky in there.
Ha! I fooled you, Kevin! It is completely true. This is actually an unsolved mystery. The name of the man, who they don't actually know, he got the...
Wait, they actually gave him the plane to go to Mexico?
Well, okay, so here's the story. He got a ticket for the flight under the name D.B. Cooper, not his real name.
Oh,
Yes.
that guy.
Yes, he was never found.
That's what you... Okay, I
That's
would
why
have said true if
That's
you
why I
used
didn't
the
give the name, because it was too obvious. So yes, he hijacked this plane using a briefcase bomb. They gave him all his demands once they landed in Seattle, and then he asked for all this stuff. He only kept the pilot with him, and they were heading out to Mexico. And they
He
were
jumped out of the plane.
well, so he was heading towards Reno first because they needed to refuel. And on their way to Reno, he jumps out of the plane with the $200,000 and disappears. Now, some people think he died because no one could survive a parachute jump at such a low altitude from a 727. But they did find some money in Washington State, $5,800 of the $200,000 that went missing. But no one has ever seen this man. No one knows if he's still alive or not. What happened to him? It's a crazy story. The guy on
Unsolved Mysteries.
I'm sure he's talked about it. Actually, he might not have, but who knows? It's exciting, and I can't believe I got you with that one. I thought you had it. Here we go. The final one.
Yes.
True or false? The SR-71 Blackbird is the current record holder for highest speed ever reached by a manned-powered aircraft, and that speed is 2,193.2 miles per hour, and this speed record was set in 1976.
Yeah, I know this is the world's fastest plane. True.
False.
What?
SR-71 is the fastest manned air-breathing aircraft. North American X-15, a rocket-powered aircraft.
I don't count that.
I'm sorry, it counts. Created by United States Air Force and NASA, holds the current record for the world's fastest aircraft.
That's one that went up to 50 miles, right? 50 miles altitude,
yes,
right?
Yes, it has the altitude record as well. It went 4,519 miles per hour, and that was back in 1967. So it went over 2,000 miles per hour faster than the SR-71. That is scary. I would not want to have been that pilot.
Yes.
Like, in your face. They also had to wear spacesuits when they flew in that thing because apparently they were up too high, and also they didn't want to die. Pressurized. Oh my gosh! Did you learn things about aircraft history, aviation history? Very weird. Random
I didn't
things.
realize that the D.B. Cooper story was that convoluted. I thought that he stole the money from some kind of shipment and then jumped out of the plane.
No, man, he tricked people. Very good. Don't do that, by the way. It's very mean.
Do not try this at home.
Do not try this at home. But thank you for watching. Hope you learned something about aviation history. I learned something while looking this up. Kevin, you're on the block for next week. I think your score right now is like 12.5, something like that.
We'll have the numbers.
The point is, I'm still beating you, so you should probably try and
make very difficult questions
next time. Yes. All right. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
We'll see you out there. Hi. Thanks for watching our episode. It was great to have you here. If you'd like to watch more of our content, there's a video right up there that you can watch. You can also subscribe. That'll guarantee you get tons of videos from us. If you like this video, you can hit that like button down there, or comment. We love comments. We love you. You can find us around the internet in random places like Tumblr, Facebook, or Twitter. And, as always, we'll see you out there.